Mosley here with Garden Beds of Ocala. Um, as the name states, we are all about garden beds. Our premier product is our elevated and raised garden bed. And I'll tell you a little bit how I got into that in that journey. Um, we always are conscientious, making an effort towards our health, eating better, living cleaner. And a few months ago, as many do during the New Year's time, my girlfriend and I made a resolution to start eating better, eating healthier, more veggies, um, more natural ingredients. And from that conversation, we developed the idea of building some garden beds. Um, so from there, we took off. We got our lumber together. We constructed these beds, and it just kind of started snowballing from there where, before I knew it, I was building some for my sister. I was building, beds for my mom. And the idea behind it was that right now, during the state of affairs with the world, it is a perfect time to get back to some of the self-sustaining fundamentals that have really gone to the wayside in modern times. And what better thing to produce than food? There is, I won't say no greater, but it is a great feeling to sit down and have a meal that you cultivate, to share it with friends, share it with family. And so we undertook this journey of creating garden beds. Before I know it, I had people reaching out to me left and right. I threw up a couple pictures, did a couple videos online showing people what I was working on. And I just, left and right, people were asking, what can I do to get one of these? So we put together a business model and created, a few different product lines and really dived into what we could do for people. A little bit about our garden beds. We have anything can be custom built, any size. There you go. Thanks. Yeah, any bed can be built to any specifications. It's as simple as getting. We have a small kids bed all the way up to an entire full run like you see in some of our pictures there. Our products start as low as $50 and go on up. We offer not only building the garden beds, but delivery services, as well as actually filling the box. We call it soil setup, but that's delivered to your house, set where you want it, filled with soil, ready to plant seeds, ready to go. A few of the conversations that I've had surrounding this startup, this concept, is, where do I want to go with it? What do I want to do? Through some of my connections here in the community, my vision really is to not just build these and sell these and get people growing again, but I really want to make this a thing with some of our organizations in the community, like the Boys and Girls Club and other charities, where you can not only provide education to the youth, but you can actually use the food that's generating these beds to help curb the cost of some of the feedings that are done, like the homeless feedings, some of the banquets, some of the events. Like, you can actually pour back into that. So as far as the beds themselves go, again, many different sizes, many different options. We also offer irrigation systems, all the way down to where you just could plug in your garden hose to the side of the bed and have zone specific irrigation for different plants. We have shade shields to prevent bugs and also solar exposure for nightshades. We have seed packs, all kinds of things garden related. We actually, since launching this, we launched on March 1st, and since then, of course, a great time to launch during all this. But since then, we've had a number of inquiries, and we actually are completing our first big order today. So Yeah, we are on the ground floor with the garden beds of Ocala, and if anything, we just want to get people growing again. You know, that's the goal, is just to get back to some of the more wholesome things in life. Gardening has always been a part of my life. My mother was raised on a farm down south, and so as a kid, I remember making many trips there and enjoying that. It's something that we did growing up. My mother and father always had their gardens, and we had meals, you know, fairly regularly that came from out back. So it's something that is in me and part of my life, and I'm just hoping to carry it on and share it with a few others. Yeah, so that's just about the gist of it. If anyone has any questions, I would love to talk about it.